Why is it every time we start doing something or we start believing in ourselves, we want to get paid as soon as we start? See, here's the thing. Here's what's the confusion about that. You can't get paid with no experience. You can't get paid with no confidence. You just can't get paid without being in the game for a long time. So here's the thing. Life has a conspicuous way of working. Meaning that we're not supposed to understand what's happening when it's happening. But what we are supposed to do is supposed to constantly take action. We're supposed to consistently put ourselves out there to figure out what works, what doesn't work. How's it working? Why is it working? You know, all of these dynamics of success has to be understood. See, here's the thing. As we're going along our process, our journey, we're figuring out ourselves. As we're figuring out ourselves, we're figuring out who we're becoming. As we're finding out who we're becoming, we're finding out what we want to do. As we're finding out what we want to do, we find out our purpose. By our purpose, I'm talking about why. By our why, I'm talking about the reason they give us reason to excel. So here's the thing. When I started my journey back in 2020, I started, all right? I jumped in the water. I jumped feet first, not head first because I don't want to injure myself, but feet first, simply because I understood something was out here. I understood I was able to develop something without me understanding where it's gonna come from, without me even understanding why I'm doing something. See, as I'm going along the journey, as the process, everything that I'm doing, I'm learning so much. I've endured so much. I overcame so much. But it's not gonna end. It's not gonna stop. Because you have two choices. You either choose the life that's given to you or create the life that you want or desire. So if you have a burning desire for a life that you really want, why wouldn't you get it? You see, it's all about timing. It's all about timing. We can't say I want to be successful and then wake up successful. No. Success comes from enduring pain. Enduring pain is over time, and over time you're creating experiences for yourself. So as I started and really, overcame a lot, really developed as a person so much. I've learned there is tactics to be successful. There are tactics to be understanding. There are tactics that we need to include in our life in order to create something expeditionally special. Okay, what is that? What is the tactics? What are the tactics? First one is understand that you're not gonna be perfect. Understand everything that you're doing, it's not for today. See, I had a hard time realizing that everything that I'm doing today is not for today, it's for the future. I actually thought about that yesterday. What was yesterday date? It's November 16th. I was thinking, why do I have to put in so much work today in order to set my life up, in order to change the trajectory of my current situation? Why do I have to put so much work in today, and not to be shown today, not to be, brought to light, nothing is in fruition today? But what did I realize? What did I come to understand? It's a part of the journey, okay? It's a part of the journey. There's a timing for everything. There's a timing for everything, and depending on how much action you're taking within your time, your results will be created. So that you see what I'm saying? And it's really hard to understand. All this work that I'm putting in is really to create a foundation for myself. This foundation can't be destroyed because I understand how much it took for me to create it. See, this tactic number one, understand what you're doing today is not for today. It's not beneficial for today. What is beneficial is for your future. It's for longevity. It's for your experience and your confidence to be built over time. When I started, I had confidence, but I didn't have this much confidence. Today, November 17, 2022, I have exuded confidence because I believe so hardly in myself of everything that I'm doing, everything I'm speaking about, everybody that I'm coming in encounter with. I believe in them just as much as they believe in me, subconsciously, right? But I accept people for who they are. If you don't have a drive, then you just don't have a drive. If you have a drive, then you have a drive. I can't expect you to do something that you're not used to doing. I can't expect you to change something that you don't know how to change. And that is okay. It takes time to realize the life that you want to have, your current situation, and what do you need to implement in order for you to change. It takes time. It takes time. The next tactical skill attribute that you need, that I've acquired is understanding. Understanding is one that is really misconstrued, because I expected people to understand where I was coming from. I expected people to, be at the same understanding of what I was, not just understanding the same mindset, the same conversation, the same, everything, simply because if we're alike, we can grow together. But I had to learn everybody's not ready to have these type of conversations. I had to learn that I really invested in myself in order to change my life. There's a timer for everything. I'm not saying the next person didn't invest in themselves, but what I am saying is that there's certain people that you can have certain conversations with, and you have to be we have to be able to identify who to have these type of conversations with. If it's about finances, about life, if it's about depression, if it's about relationships, there's certain people to go to speak about it. I, for one, I'm not an expert in relationships. I'm still trying to figure out myself, right? I'm still trying to find my partner. But what I can speak about is personal development. I speak about that every day. What I can speak about is me helping discover your reason, your why. We have to learn that we can't be the master of everything. We don't have to know everything. We as one do not have to know everything. Like many of you, I struggle with it, because I feel like if we are enduring some type of pain, a level, or overcame something, we feel like we're the expert, which you have every right to feel like that. But there's a correlation that goes into that. What are you doing that helps you become the expertise in this specific field, in a specific niche, in a specific conversation, right? I can't say that I'm perfect in relationships, because I'm not in a relationship right now. But what I can say, just work on yourself. As you're working on yourself, you're able to attract the person that you want. Do I believe that? Yes. I'm waiting. Is it gonna happen overnight? Absolutely not. When it is gonna happen is when I'm ready for it, right? We try to make things appear when they're not ready to be appeared, because we're not ready. We simply not ready. Like many of you, I want something that's really special, but I want it so quick, I will lose the opportunity. But I had to learn. It's all about timing. It's all about understanding. It's all about who you are as a person. So what is that? What does that translates to? That means I have to be understanding of myself more in anything before I can be understanding of the next person. Right? So I'm getting there, right? It's not a overnight success, like I said earlier, but I am getting there, because I'm putting the work in. I'm putting the hours in, the minutes in, the seconds in, in order to change, in order to grow, in order to become the best version of myself. Now I know what to look for. Now I'm understanding. Now I expect you to be you. You feel me? Just keep that. The second one is understanding. The last tactic and attribute that we as people, as human beings, need to acquire is communication skills. So it's very vital to enhance your vocabulary, to enhance how you're speaking with people, to enhance your demeanor. I'm gonna reuse a word, to repurpose your vocabulary, to repurpose your demeanor, to repurpose who you are as a purpose. Who you are as a person. Repurposing is recreating something that's created, but now you're willing to learn, to unlearn in order to grow. It takes time, okay? It takes time. What does this boil down to? When you repurpose yourself and you repurpose your reasoning, things start to happen, because you become a different person. You become a person that has experienced life. You become a person that's understanding. But we can't be all those things if we don't know ourselves. Okay? Shout out to Jim Rohn. He's a phenomenal public speaker. He always say, Focus on yourself. Love that saying. Because if you don't focus on yourself, you can't really do nothing. You know, the biggest thing in personal development, the personal development realm, the statistics is time management. A lot of people don't know how to time block. You know, the time management is the number one thing that is overlooked because we don't know how to do it. So when you repurpose yourself for a reason. As you're repurposing yourself, this reason is so you can learn how to time manage and time block in order to create the life that you desire. So as you're time blocking and creating the life that you desire, you have to become understanding. So now that you're understanding, you're able to identify what attributes you have. This is what it boils down to. That is exactly what it boils down to. Understanding is going to take time. Understanding that you have to have confidence, and understand that it's you have to be repurposed. That's what it just boils down to. You have to be repurposed in order to create something special. So here's the thing. In closing remarks, understand life is going to present itself when it's time for it to be presented. Keep working on yourself. Keep working on yourself. Keep working on yourself. You can't work on yourself. You can't work on the next person if you're not working on yourself. Right? So put you first. Find out who you are. Find out what you like. Find out your attributes. Find out your purpose. Find out your why. And really dial in on yourself and study yourself. So you become repurposed and identify you. So you can identify yourself. If you got value from this and you want to watch more videos about personal development, click this video right here and I'll see you there.